He's a top-billed international comedian who starred on Chappelle's Show. He's been featured in several movies, including Lottery Ticket, Our Family Wedding, and A Perfect Holiday. His screenwriting credits include Norbit, The Incredible Shrinking Man, and A Vampire in Brooklyn. And he's preparing for the release of his second live stand-up DVD. His name is Charlie Murphy. His new DVD is called Charlie Murphy's Acid Trip. So please welcome the one and only Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy! Come on, you clap your hands. You want some real clapping. You clap your hands too, Robin. Come on, clap your hands. You want the real deal for the real man. That's what's up.
Okay, he knows how to get that crowd going.
Yeah, get the crowd going.
Charlie says clap, you clap. You saw they did the Rick James.
You seen what I did to Rick James and many others.
All right, here's your bonus question.
That's right.
This celebrity just passed the 20 million followers mark on Twitter, becoming the first person to do so. Who is it?
20 million followers?
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Not quite. It's Lady Gaga.
Wow, okay.
All right, lady and gentlemen. The idea is very simple. I'll give you two options. You then have 30 seconds or less to explain your choice. What's the better explanation for the horrific tornadoes that ripped through the country last week? The Westboro Baptist Church, a.k.a. the God Hates Fags people, say that God was upset over the country's growing acceptance of gays. Or was it Pat Robertson's justification heard here?
If enough people were praying, he would interview and go, you could pray. God, Jesus stilled the storm. You can still storms.
Charlie, where do you stand?
I think Pat Robertson was the second person.
Yes.
He sounds like he used to be a boxer, so I would go with the first one. Because Pat Robertson, he really sounded blah, 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 blah.
He sounded punch drunk.
He sounded punch drunk. Or maybe he was drunk for real. Like they called him at the wrong time, needed a sound cue, a sound clip bite or whatever, and he said what he said. I didn't understand him at all. And the first guy was totally ridiculous. Because if you really believe in God, in my opinion, then you know that everything is God's creation, and He loves all of them, including gay people. So get off of that.
Thank you. Thank you for making sense. Conservative author and activist Andrew Breitbart died suddenly last week. How will he ultimately be remembered? Like this?
Well, he did so much. I mean, I can't say it's not a huge loss to the conservative movement. Who knows what else he could have done? It's like John Lennon dying. What other music might he have produced?
Or like this?
Stop raping people! Stop raping people! Stop raping! Stop raping people!
That was Breitbart at an Occupy Wall Street protest. Charlie, how will Andrew Breitbart be remembered?
I don't remember him. That tape was scary, the second one. It didn't sound like he was outside. It sounded like he went down to the protest, got arrested, and then he was
being dragged away.
No, he was in the tombs for about 24 hours, and then something jumped off. Stop raping people! Stop raping people! That's what you would hear somebody yelling at, That's what that's the first time I heard the soundbite. So
right.
That's what I imagined. When you said that, I imagined him.
You're going off sound alone.
I imagine, off the sound alone. It sounded like he was in a holding tank.
And something bad went down.
You hear all the banging around in the background? You heard the background noise?
Absolutely.
Stop raping people!
I'm with you. It's very visual. Who has more to gain from high gas prices? Democrats who are eager to find alternative energy sources, or Republicans who want to pin the price spike on President Obama and hopefully cost him the election, Charlie?
I think the Republicans, if that can be used against Obama, then they're going to use it. Most definitely.
They have more to gain by high gas prices. They have way more to gain.
I mean, they're not in power right now, so they have way more to gain by getting them out by all means necessary.
So the Republicans will benefit from high gas prices. What you said.
Yeah, because most Republicans can afford to put $100 in the tank. So yeah, they'll make it. More of them will make it to the polls.
And that will be the telling sign.
That'll be the telling sign.
If more Republicans can get to the polls because they can afford the gas.
Because they got $100 to put in their tank. And their friend's tank. We all want to go together. You ain't got gas money, I got some for you. Here's $100 for you, $100 for you.
We don't even have to carpool.
We don't got to carpool. Y'all come in your own Benz.
Worth in
you
every
can all
car.
come in your own Benz, your own Phantom solo.
That's a tiger in every tank, right?
Yeah.
Which reality show are you looking forward to more? Bristol Palin's upcoming Lifetime series Life's a Trip, or Snooki's Jersey Shore spinoff, which will allegedly document her pregnancy? What do you say, Charlie?
I think I would be more interested in the Snooki one if they documented her getting pregnant. versus
getting pregnant.
Now that's entertainment.
Versus, the pregnancy. I'm not interested in that.
You're
at
not
all.
interested in the pregnancy.
Nah, they should document her getting pregnant.
They're a little
I'll be
late.
watching every episode of that.
They're a little late as far as you're
Yeah,
concerned.
they're late.
Fill that hole is our not so clever way of saying fill in the blank. Charlie, you're up first. An NFL investigation revealed that the New Orleans Saints utilized a bounty system which paid players for injuring opponents. The bounty pool was financed by players and run by the team's defensive coordinator. Players were paid $1,500 for knocking an opponent out of the game and $1,000 when an opponent was carted off the field. Blank is the best way to describe this bounty system. Charlie Murphy, fill that hole.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. As a sports fan, I endorse the use of steroids and taking it to the max. Because them ticket prices are high. You know what I'm saying? So
You
when I
wanna
come
see some blood
when I come
guts.
to the game, I want to see somebody get their leg tore off. I want it to be awesome.
All right.
So yes, big
Well,
up to that. Big up for that.
Legalizing marijuana will be on the November ballot in both Colorado and Washington state. A national Gallup poll indicates 50% of people support decriminalization of weed, but a similar referendum was defeated in Colorado in 2006. If pot proponents want it to pass this time around, blank is the best argument. Charlie, what argument would you make?
I smoked pot before I came here too. So what was the question again?
How do you get the point across to pass the decriminalization of pot in Colorado this time around?
I just left Denver, and it's not. You can smoke pot in the street in Denver, as long as you have the card in your pocket.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, and if they run up on the police, pull up on you, they say, "Do you have your card on you?" If you say no, it's a $20 fine. So basically,
It's already legal.
It's already
as far as
legal.
you're
Yeah.
concerned. You
Yeah,
know
man.
that for a fact?
I just left Denver last week. Regular people had exotic blends in their pockets, jars filled, just walking around with it. It's legal there.
It's not called the Mile High City for
The
nothing.
Mile High City, yeah, boy, I'm telling you, they got it going on in Denver.
Charlie Murphy, hello and goodbye.
Hello to tomorrow, because it hasn't happened yet. I may not make it to tomorrow, so hello tomorrow.
You want to say that just in case.
Just in case, man.
And goodbye.
Goodbye to all the stink bitches that I've had over the last couple of years.
Has it been rough out there, Charlie? Oh my goodness. I thought the world was treating you well.
It is, but I still come across stink bitches. That's what happens when you single. Everybody's not, the prize. Most of them are stink bitches.
You can't tell
That's
the
why you got to
difference.
sift through them.
That's right. That's right. You gotta have
everybody
your-
you walk up to is not the winner.
You have to have your radar on.
You can have your radar on, but there's so many trickle ways you women,
I would kill for Charlie's runoff stank bitches.